Alright boys, welcome back to another fighter AOE video. Today we're going to the level 80 Kaimans in Gilead. This is a good spot for getting your runes for your journal. You can get 15 from this spot alone. They also drop one crafting material, and they have a pretty good trophy. It gives you precision, 4% precision. So the new spot is in the old spot, and the item you will need to get in is the climbing gear, which you get from a dynamic event in Glaceford inside the Snowfall Outpost. So we will go in the normal entrance to the level 59 to 60 Caimans right here, and we'll go all the way over to the right, and there's going to be a spot to climb down with the climbing gear. I'm running my standard fighter build today, same skills and cards as usual. I will be using the same food as usual. Artisan Dense Whetstone, Artisan Pie, Artisan Fire Red Chicken Kebab, and a Artisan Strawberry Whiskey. So this spot is a bit tougher than Pirates. They hit a little harder than Pirates. They do CC, and they do one knockback as well. But you can only pull about 5 at a time. I think 5. The biggest pull I found in here was 6, but it's mostly 5. It's like someone's trying to grind in my spot. So we're going to go straight north once we're down inside of here. We're going to go straight north again, and then there's a loop you can do where it's 4 pulls of 5 mobs at a time. So we'll just go, I'll go through the rotation as I do it. We're going to pull these 3 mobs first. I'd like to use Shield Throw and Spirit's Resolve when I pull, so I am full health when I actually start the pull. This mob is a ranged mob, so we're going to pull all the other mobs to it. We'll jump to it, and then we'll start our pull with Banner, Provoke, Smiting Smash, Blessed Earth, Unchained, and Berserk. And then we'll do a full charge Blade Storm into a Rain of Arrows, an Earthquake, and then Fissure. And then we just finish everything off with Provoke, Smiting Smash, and spamming Bash. And then we use Spirit Rangers or Quickfire to finish off the mobs that are left. So that's the first pull, and then we just go to the right. For the second pull, this will also be a 5 mob pull with a single ranged mob in it. This pull I won't have Unchained, so I might get CC'd and knocked around a bit for this pull. So we start off with Banner, then Provoke, Smiting Smash, Blessed Earth, Dragon's Arrow, Berserk. See, we're stunned right now, but we can use Unchained, Berserk, Blade Storm, into Rain of Arrows, into Earthquake, and we can be kind of fancy and leap away, and then use Fissure. And then we'll just use Quickfire to finish the mob. Next pull will be down the stairs to the south. We'll pull 1 melee. The second mob in this pull is going to be ranged, so we kind of have to drag it along with us. If you can, interrupt it on the way so it moves faster. Try not to interrupt mobs with Shield Throw unless they're actually casting something. If you use Shield Throw on a mob and they're not casting something, it'll just stand still for like 6 seconds. And it's quite annoying. So now we're going to jump over to the Illusionist, and then we do the same rotation. So since I don't have Unchained, I tried to make it so I get surrounded by the mobs so they can't actually knock me back. Because they have 2 CCs. They have a stun and then a knockback. So that was pull number 2. This will be the 3rd pull and the final pull of the rotation. Except I think Biz is in my spot killing my mobs. Thanks, Biz. Video ruined. So we'll skip that pull for this rotation. I'll go do another rotation. So we just go to the left here, and then that brings us right back to the beginning. There's only 3 there, so we're just going to skip it and go upstairs. Alright, so then we start same way as the first pull. Pulling these 3, and then the caster, and then we'll double back to the caster once we pull the 5th one. Same rotation. We'll unchain so we get out of the stun. And then we should be just free to damage while we have unchained up. That is Kaiman's. I'll go through to the next floor so we can see that 4th pull again. Maybe it'll be up this time. But it's a pretty good spot. The money's pretty decent. Between the scales they drop and the infusions, it's all ornate infusions, so it's pretty fast infusions. So it's around 200 to 300 an hour. And then I usually get about 10 to 15 scales an hour. Right now we're stunned. You can also use a Dawn Arrow at any time as a good CC for the mobs. It makes them all stand still and not do anything. And then the main reason that I have been grinding this spot is just to finish the Gilead journal. But this rotation is pretty decent because it's 5 mobs. They're a little bit stronger. So you want to make sure you have high weapon defense. If you have a Bolin's protection powder, it's very good for this spot. Almost all of the damage you're going to take in this rotation is from weapon power. Every pull has 1 caster in it, but their damage is not really very high. It's the ambushers and the bruisers that do the most damage, and it's all weapon power damage. So you just stack as much weapon defense as you can when you grind here. Lost one. Get over here to pull the 5th mob, and then we'll double back to the caster. So you always want to go to the caster mob. You don't want to just let it hit you from range, and you'll pull all the other melee mobs to it. Alright, so here's the 4th pull that we missed last time. So there's 1 mob here, then 1 to the south. And we'll pull these to the left and south here, and we'll pull 3 more. This pull actually doesn't have a ranged mob, it's all melee. So this one is a pretty easy pull. Especially if you have Unchained up. I don't, so I'll probably get knocked back and stunned in this pull. But they are melee, so you just let them come back to you. So that's the full rotation. You just go around and around and around. It's actually more money per hour than I thought it would be when I first started grinding here. Even though it's only 5 mobs per pull, it is very good. It's taken me about 10 hours so far to get 12 runes, so you get runes pretty quickly as well. I don't know if I'll grind here very much after I finish the runes. It's a good spot, but there is better spots, so it's mostly just to get your rune out of the way as quick as possible. So we'll do this one last pull, and then that'll be it for the Kaiman video. I will put the build, my Discord, and my stream in the description below. Make sure you follow the stream, hop in the Discord, and if you wouldn't mind, throw a subscription on the YouTube channel. It helps a lot. So thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.